Hey guys, I've had a couple questions lately about updating, changing things on our CMS school website. So I'm going to do a video tutorial to kind of show you some steps, some things and tips that I know to do on that. That way you can go back over and over again and watch this video if you need to. The first thing you need to do is obviously to go to the estill.kyschools.us website or our Estill County Board of Education website. And the easiest way I can get to the login screen or show you to get to the login screen is if you will scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll click on this little black dot down here that says CMS login. If you click on it, it will bring you to a login page. You will type in your school email. And if this is the first time that you're logging in, you're going to click on New Teacher Webpage User. If it's the first time in a while you're logging in, then you may need to click on Forgot Password if you forget yours as often as I forget mine. I hopefully will get it right this time and we won't have to spend too much time at this screen, but I have a tendency to forget sometimes which password I use. It looks like we're spinning and yeah, we're in. Good. So your screen will look a little bit different from mine because my screen is it's like an administrator screen. I have a building management so we can get in and edit the entire building's web page. But you will have the teacher web pages tab over here. And the first thing you need to do is go ahead and click into that. And you see a screen that'll look like mine. Now, obviously you see my picture here and my picture should not be in yours. But you may have a blank field there if you haven't logged on yet and you haven't added your staff photo. So I'm going to show you the first thing. I'm going to show you how to add your staff photo. So you click on Update Staff Photo and you're going to click on Choose File. Now, your folders probably aren't as full as mine here. So what you need to do, if you don't already have it in here, then you're going to have to go to Add Files. Add Files is going to bring up any file that you have on your computer, on your desktop, if it's in your documents, somewhere like that, in your pictures. Go ahead and click on that and you'll get in and find it. So I don't have the picture on this computer I'm on, but you know, I've got Exit Slip PDF. I have files, so if I find that file, I could go ahead and click on it. And then once I find my picture file, I would click Choose. I've already chosen mine. It's already uploaded, so I'm not going to be able to do it again. But you would click Choose there. Now, when you click Choose, it's going to bring you back to this screen, and you're going to have a photo somewhere in here. It will have the same name as it does on your computer. Mine is Singleton, so I'm going to click on it. Now, you can see the picture come up here and everything. And then you would come up here and you would click OK. Now, I'm not going to click OK because I already have mine in there. I'm going to click Cancel, but you will click OK once you find it in this area here. Now, once you get back to this screen, you click Save Changes, and it will save those automatically for you, and it should orient this way. If it does not orient this way, you can contact me, and I will try to figure out a way to get it oriented in the right direction. That is a simple explanation of how to upload a staff picture. And Mr. Simpson actually sent out an Excel spreadsheet, I believe, that had all staff pictures on there. And you can get in there and find yours and download it to your computer and save it as a JPEG, which is a picture file, and that will allow you to upload it just as I did. You can edit the name of your class, which I did there by clicking Edit here. You can also edit your contact information, and I put all my information in there. That will show up beside your picture there. The biggest thing people are wanting to use, I believe, is like a newsletter, upload a newsletter. The best way that I can think of to tell you to upload a newsletter is to do it as a JPEG file. A lot of people know how to save it as a PDF, but a JPEG would allow it to actually be in picture form on your website, and a PDF would make you have to open a new tab to view it. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This picture, what's happening in Mr. Singleton's class, that is a picture I created and saved as a JPEG file. That cannot be typed in. I cannot edit that on here. That is just a picture. So I can return a couple times there, hit the enter button a couple times, and I drop down below it. Now, if I want to enter a newsletter, the best way I can think of to do it would be would be to get a template, maybe off of Teachers Pay Teachers is what I did. You could create one if you're that creative. You can get online and find templates for newsletters, and then when you save them, instead of saving them as a Word document or a PowerPoint document or a PDF, make sure you save them as a JPEG or a PNG file, but I definitely would use JPEG file. Then you can follow the steps that I've got here. You will click on this Images button that's right here. It looks like a little picture. Click on that and you're going to bring up a screen that looks like this. I also want to tell you to try to make sure that this little lock symbol here is locked and not open. If it's locked, the height and width ratio will kind of stay together instead of having a really wide picture and a really, and be really, really short. So it formats together if you have that lock on there. So what you need to do is once you have your thing saved to your computer, you click Browse Server, and it's going to bring you to, guess what, the same screen. I have already uploaded one. If you don't have one uploaded, you're going to go to Add Files, find that file, upload it, and then it'll be in this little database here. I'm going to go to, let's see. Let's do this newsletter 8/25/16, just for an old one. And there's my picture of my newsletter, and I'm going to click OK. Now this is really, really big, so I'm going to just mess around with some sizes. Let's try 750. Now if I lock that in, it's going to make my height 1000. Let's make it 800. Okay, and I have 800 by 1067. It's locked, so it stays the same. And I'm going to click OK. Oh, and I forgot an alternate text is required. So let's put November newsletter. And I'm going to click OK. Now, you see that this is in the center of my web page. It's centered with everything else. And so what I'm going to do, I think it looks good, so I'm going to click Save Bio. Now, when I hit Save Bio, I want to remind you to check this out right here where it says, changes may take up to 60 seconds to appear on your teacher web page. So I'm going to wait just a little bit. I'm actually going to go open a new tab. And I'm going to go to estill.kyschools.us. And I'm going to go to West Urban Intermediate and check my web page to see if it's changed. So I can actually go in to the informational portions of the school's web page here, and I can look at my web page to see if it's actually changed. So let's go into school information, school staff, and then I'm going to search by last name, and I'm going to do Singleton, and I'm going to hit enter. The only person that comes up is myself there, and I'm going to click profile. And now it says website, so I'm going to go to website link, and there we are. So my website to anyone besides me looks like this. We've got Mr. Singleton's 5th grade class. We've got my contact information. We've got my picture up here. We've got what's happening in Mr. Singleton's class, and we have my newsletter there. That is a quick, easy, simple, professional looking web page. Easy to navigate. It's all right there. Any information parents may want to find on there is there. It's something that you're not having to constantly check and update, multiple times a day. You can set it, whatever, however, if you want to do it weekly, monthly, whatever, monthly is going to be a bigger newsletter, obviously, but if you want to do it weekly, you can get a lot of information out there for your parents and for your students, and it won't be that big of a burden for you to do on top of, the work you're already doing. But those are that's the quickest way to update your web page. And if you have any more questions, just ask me. I may do another video to explain some of those things. I think that's enough for this video. We're getting close to a 10-minute long video now, but I'm happy to help you out any way I can. If you have any more questions, feel free to holler at me and I will help you out. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.